Listening Colour. Hi everyone, welcome to Listening Colour with me, Rachel Walker-Mason. Today we are going to one of my favourites and your favourites, Aurora.
The world is covered by our trails and scars we cover up with paint. Watch them preach in sour lies. I would rather see the world through the eyes of a child, through the eyes of a child.
Oh my gosh, that opening section is so beautiful. Oh, lyrics are amazing. I love it just opens like that. There's just applause from whatever happened before. And then she's just straight in, sensual on that note. She has the most immaculate tuning. And this voice that is just, it's like unearthly. It's like it's come from a different planet of like fairies and angels or something. It's just such a pure tone. It's hot. Just gives you goosebumps. It's I don't know, something really special about her voice, that she needs very little. She doesn't need loads of effect or anything. It just comes out like that. And in this beautiful building that she's in, like a church or a cathedral or something, it will just echo even more beautifully. Oh, that's lovely. What an opening. Just really sparse. Well, just covered up by our trails. Scars we cover up with paint. Oh, I love that. I would rather see this world through the eyes of a child. Yeah, I mean, like when my children marvel at things that I've grown sort of tired of and I'm used to seeing, like when the leaves change, like it's autumn or fall. We're going somewhere tomorrow where the leaves are just beautiful, lots of different trees, and watching the children look at all the different colours is magical, because I'm in my 40s now, my husband's in his 40s. We've seen a lot of autumns, but they just marvel at the newness of everything, and it's just it makes you remember how beautiful and precious things are. And if we do look through the eyes of a child, we look with more innocence and more wonder. And the message of this song is just so beautiful. There's been, how many lines has she sung? Like 4, and I'm absolutely captivated. I mean, when are you not captivated by Aurora? It's impossible not to be captivated by her. But this is stunning. Okay, let's see where this goddess takes us next.
Through the eyes of a child, darker times will come and go, times you need to see her smile, and mother's hands are warm and mild. I would rather feel the world through the skin of a child, through the skin of a child.
She's so hard to pause, because it's just, even when she's not singing, it's as if she's still breathing energy into the air. It's like she's still singing. There's never a point where she's like, oh, I don't have a line to sing here, and she just sort of stops. Like, she just continues to be in that moment, in that presence. It's so beautiful. Lyrically, this is absolutely, it's like heartbreakingly stunning. Now I'm a mum, my children are 7 and 8, and I do find that just cry at everything. It like switches something in you and you just cry much more easily. And I'm not usually that much of a crier. I don't really like crying at things. And I don't often cry at music because my entire world is music. So it takes a lot for me to be really moved by something. But this is just getting me right in the feels. And it's about a child. Like I find it writing about my children and things. So it's such an emotional journey because they obviously mean so much to me. And just, thinking about how they see things in the world is so beautiful. And the way Aurora is just capturing this, because she's singing with that purity of tone that is a bit childlike, like that, like a choir boy, or a soprano kind of voice, like an early music voice, or like a boy treble from a church choir, where they've got this very clean tone with no vibrato, just so clean and perfect, and it really cuts through any texture. And there's very little here. It's just a bit of piano and things, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of like a lullaby, but also like as often Aurora songs are, like a kind of caution, like a warning about, think about what you're doing to the earth, think about your choices. And it kind of feels like it's balancing on that knife edge that her songs often do. I really feel it in this. It's gorgeous.
When a human strokes your skin, that is when you let them in. Let them in before they go. I would rather be alive with a childlike soul.
Oh my gosh. And those harmonies are stunning. Now, is that Aurora sort of double tracked with herself? Because the harmony voices sound a lot like her. So unless she's got amazing backing singers that I just can't see on screen, they are equally as gorgeous as her voice, really haunting and childlike and just bang in the centre of the note. There's never any sense that it's almost like she's been auto-tuned, but she hasn't. That's just how clean her voice is. She never bends around to a note. You never feel like she's not going to hit it on the centre. It's just absolutely in the centre of every note she hits. It's magical. It's just, and she needs so little with her voice. Like she can sing everything a cappella, and it's so in tune that it's like you can almost hear all the other frequencies around her harmonizing with her. It's just stunning. And it's like when those harmonies appear, I actually thought, oh, am I just hearing those in my head? Because I can often hear other frequencies when she's singing because her tuning is so perfect. But no, they're actual voices singing that. But often it sounds like that in my head anyway when she sings. And as always, I get that beautiful, like silvery quality, this beautiful, like cobweb of a voice coming out, drifting across. And like the whole song feels quite kind of darkish green, a little bit sad, like sad. It's got a weight of like sadness around it, this song, even though it's a beautiful, like she's saying, I would rather see the world through the eyes of a child. She always has this kind of slightly mournful, sort of melancholy quality to her singing, which always makes me feel kind of uplifted and sad at the same time. Like I want to go away and have a good cry. It's do you guys get that as well, or is it just me? I don't know. There's just something, she like does something to the chemistry of my body. Just the way she sings, it's like she's looking into your soul. It's powerful stuff. And people who only know her really from Frozen 2 are really missing out, because that's when I first heard her singing, doing all the bits in, the in Frozen 2. But God, her voice is just her artistry, her writing, her just everything about her. And she's there so simple, just with this dress, no makeup on. She's just there being herself, being like just cutting to the centre of the truth. And that's sometimes quite hard to hear, but she never shies away from that. She's like, no, this is what I need to say to you. And it's you almost want to look away because it's so direct, but it really, it like cuts right through you. It's an incredible gift she has, really.
I would rather be alive with a childlike soul, with a childlike soul.
Harp in there is just gorgeous. I'm a real sucker for a harp, and a harp always makes things feel slightly dreamlike, slightly like you're thinking back to a bygone time, thinking back to your childhood. Quite often in TV shows, they'll be like, "Oh yes, 15 years ago. Do you remember the time?" And then there's a little harp, kind of thing, playing a whole tone scale, which sounds dreamlike. And so I love that they've got this beautiful harp sound in it, because it just makes it just sort of triggers something in your mind that makes you, probably from sitcoms, that makes you think, oh yes, sort of, it makes you hop back to your own past. It's beautiful, really gorgeous choice of instruments. And what an incredible song. I can't believe I've never heard this before. It's so beautifully written lyrically. It's, yeah, I would rather feel alive with a childlike soul. It's just gorgeous. The whole thing is just absolutely stunning, and it makes you think about your own childhood and your own experiences, and where we lost our childlike soul. I was thinking today actually about how children play, and at some point you get rid of their toys because they don't play with them anymore. And what point is it we lose that childlike soul, that soul of wanting to play and make stories out of things? And at some point we just stop doing that, and then we never pick up our toys ever again. And at what point do we lose that childlike soul that wants to play and be vulnerable to the world and be amazed by things? And just thinking about that today, I can't believe I'm hearing this now, because this is just like the perfect song to hear. And it really does make you think, this one. What do you guys think of this? Do you like this one? Is this one of your favourite Aurora ones? I know there's loads of hers. So do tell me what else you like and what you'd like me to react to, because I'm always very happy to listen to your ideas and suggestions. So just let me know. Pause it there. So there was a whole choir on stage with her that they came into shot then. That was stunning. Gosh, what beautiful arrangement. Whoever arranged this is amazing. I don't know if Aurora does her own arrangements, but the other voices coming in didn't swamp her. They just gave this lovely kind of like velvety pillow for her voice to sit on, because she's got such a bright quality, and she used quite a lot of her yodeling techniques there, which are stunning. Because this whole section, the lyrics are hey oh, hey. That's all there is here. So there's no actual proper, storytelling going on. It's just these noises, which she's able to use that gorgeous like yodel quality that she's got, and then she uses this hard kind of thing where she just changes the vowel and it makes a completely different sound, and she uses a really really nasalized twang at some point, and it just cuts right through that kind of note that kind of makes you go, ooh, that's her kind of going a slightly rather than ah, ah. It just cuts through. It's so good, and that's partly just her own language, the way she speaks, and her own vocal traditions from her country, because they have a very different way of singing, and it's stunning. I love the way she uses that in her singing. Like, she really embodies that. It's become part of her sound, and that's what makes her so special. She's like this like beautiful little fairy that's come into our world. And and the rest of the singers, it's just beautiful. It's so lightly done. When you have that many extra singers, and a lot of them are male, it seems from this, they could have gone way too hard into this kind of kind of thing, but whoever arranged it has done it with such a light touch that it doesn't swamp her, it doesn't make her work any harder. She just does exactly what she's going to do beautifully. She never really has to belt anything out. She just sings at her volume, and everybody just fits around her, and it's lovely. It all feels really comfortable. It doesn't feel like anybody's fighting for attention. And if you have liked what I'm doing and you would like to support me in some way, then I would love you to buy me a coffee, or a tea as I say because I'm British. The link is on the screen here. If you would like to support me more regularly, which would be amazing, for £1.99 a month, you can become a member of the Colourwave crew, where you get to see videos that I've made come out especially for you first. Supporting me this way means that I can help feed my family, I can actually record bits of music projects, I can make more videos, and I can, live my life as a musician, which is increasingly hard to do since the advent of streaming, as we all know. So anything you're able to support me with, I am always so grateful for.
Don't you, please don't leave me here.
Okay, that last line literally broke my heart after that incredible vocalising. The last line is, please don't leave me here. Oh my God, and it's like you're leaving a child behind or something. Because I don't know, is she singing as herself, or is she nature, or is she something else? But the fact that she's talked about a child is like you're leaving a little child behind. Oh God, and they're pleading with you not to leave them. That like physically hurt me, and the way she sang it as well, and the arrangement is so sparse there. It's all pulled away from the big drama of all the voices. That last line, and then there's this gap before. We often say this as musicians, particularly if you're performing in a venue like this. The longer the gap between your last note and the applause, kind of the better. As long as the applause comes. If there's never any applause, then that's probably not good. But when people are just so absolutely in the moment that they almost don't want to break the spell, they're just like, they're just held, they almost like can't breathe, and there's this long gap before everyone breaks into applause, and she had that then. Like, she just held that. She just holds herself so beautifully, even when she's not singing. Like, as if I've said before, like as if she's still creating a note that's coming out of her, but she just holds this presence, and everyone's just like and doesn't want to applaud because they don't want to break that beautiful moment. It's just stunning. That's the mark of a really, really talented artist. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment. I love your comments. I read them all. And have a colourful day.